let's talk about these generational cycles that we go through. Time to break it, right? So, I wanted to touch on this, and it's something that we do talk about, but I don't think that we really talk about it enough. And it's one of those things as to where you ever been in, let's say, you ever thought about why you keep doing the things that you do, or why you keep getting yourself into certain situations, or why your relationships play out all the same. Like, why do you keep going through a cycle of the same old, right? And I noticed that a lot of the time, in our adulthood, we play out traits that our parents have, and those traits come from things that they possibly may have not healed yet. They may have not healed from past childhood traumas. And I think that it's very important that we really sort of recognize that, because when you recognize that those traits are things that your parents have not healed from, and you just get that awareness of it, now you have the conscious decision as to where, moving forward, everything is a choice. How you move now, how you go about, your relationships, and how you start to think now. I can tell you guys, at one time I had the light bulb go off for me, and one of the many traits, and it's crazy how we have traits in our adulthood. Like, some of the traits that we have come from our parents, and the traits that come from our parents is the ones that we just cannot stand. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how we pick those things up. But I remember my dad, we was having a conversation. It's something similar, about parents healing and, just change and so forth. And he mentioned something that caught my attention. He was saying, like, with his dad growing up, he's adopted, right? My dad. And he was saying that his dad he felt as though he didn't feel loved enough, I want to say, and or either he felt as though he didn't receive, I want to say, like, the validation from him that he would have liked to receive. It was something along those lines. And when I heard that, it just sort of like the light bulb went off for me, because I was thinking, I said, damn. I said, okay. Now I start to see how this repetitive cycle is playing out in life. So when he said that, I realized even in my lifetime, I continuously done things that I wanted recognition for, and I received recognition for it. Whether it was an accomplishment, or something that I did, but I got validation from everybody else, in love and the appreciation from everybody except for the people that I really wanted it from. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I felt the exact same way how he felt, right? Until I got to a point as to where, when I recognized it and I realized that for myself, I said, damn, okay, I don't need validation from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it helped me sort of change my perspective on that. And then when I realized where it was coming from, I said, dang. I said, got it. Okay, now I see how this cycle plays out. And it was the same thing with my mom. My mom, she had she came from a space of lack mentality. So growing up with her at a time, it was a lot of things that she told us that we couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that we actually could not do it. It was just that we were in a environment as to where we constantly heard that we couldn't do it. And it just pretty much came from the space of her not being able to do it, right? And so in my adulthood growing up, when I got to a point as to where I recognized that and I realized that, I was like, it's nothing that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I, I really can do anything. You feel me? So I say all of this to say that when you get into a space as to where you trying to figure out why you keep repeating things in your life, or why you experience the things that you experience, but it's always a repetitive cycle. Look back at your parents, and not bashing our parents at all. I love my parents, and same with you guys. You love your parents too. Sometimes it's things that your parents have not yet healed, and let's just say childhood traumas that they have not healed, and here you are in your adulthood and you're playing those things out again, you know what I'm saying, in your life. So when you get yourself to the point as to where you recognize that, change the cycle, you know what I'm saying, break the cycle.